publishing is different these days, and I kind of thought that I would talk about what I have published and self-published and kind of rogue published and consider the differences and talk about like how it has helped me to rogue and self-publish, and how it's kind of like enabled me to become somebody who could put things up on Amazon. So like the first thing that I ever rogue published was this right here. And all of these are in order. It goes like from here. Okay, it starts here. This one I wrote in order of how I wrote them. So, like, this one I wrote in 2001. It wasn't published until much later than that, and it never was rogue published. Rogue published is a term that I'm using for ones that I did everything for the publication. I printed them myself. I folded them. I made sure that they were in the right order, and everything about them I did myself. So the first thing that I ever wrote that was publishable and published was this in 2001. The first thing that I ever wrote that I distributed and self-published and rogue published was The Cracked Nut. And I think that was around 2005. So these are all in order. 2006 was when I wrote The Quaker and the Mime. I'm not sure if I put it into a rogue form at that point. I went back and did it, but since that's the writing date, that's the date I put on it. Calendar Girl was the next one that I rogue published. And then My Rituals, I don't think I rogue published that one, but it became in that form later. So the publication date's different, but that doesn't really matter. Will Work for Hope in 2012. This one in 2013. Hold on a second. I thought that I had a date on this. Passing Through the Waterfall. That's funny. I guess that when I was going and looking at these... 2013. That actually worked. Huh. I don't know. That was totally a fluke coincidence that one ended up in the right place. That's kind of funny, but now I don't have my pen. Oh, there. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to write on there 2013 so that I am certain of these, because I'm trying to get them in order. All right. So that one is now actually on Kindle and Audible, but like, so my point here, I'm talking about like how the fact that just by printing something and putting it in a printer and on my own, rogue printing, led to me being able to have books on Audible and Amazon and Kindle and all that. So like, this book, if I hadn't have self-printed it and published it and rogue printed it, if self-printed is probably the better term, but I'm saying rogue printed. Hey, girly. If I hadn't have self and rogue printed that, I never would have like put this one out on Audible, you know, like let's see, 2014, this one I'm guessing 2015, and this one's on Audible and Amazon. 2016, 2018, 2019, and then since then there have been tons that I've put out on Amazon, Audible, and Kindle, but these are the ones that I just happen to have lying around. But so I feel like a lot of people write a lot, but they don't liberate their right or distribute it, or liberate it through distributing it. And so I feel like it does kind of liberate it through distributing it. So this one here, the cracked nut, I put this out so long ago, and as I said, it was in 2005 or something. Like, this thing, like, I think that I first printed 50 copies, and I just hand printed them. I rogue printed them, actually, I think I used a community college printer, actually, but, and it was, I thought it really helped me to write this, and like I think that people really received it well. They really were getting to know me by reading my stuff, and that kind of spurred on other writing. So just thoughts on self-publishing and on how it can help you become somebody who puts out more and who publishes, like, and it can, like, a little bit of, like, if you don't wait to publish until you have that perfect thing, because it can help you write better to publish. That's my main point. And rogue publishing, if you don't want to put it out on Amazon yet, don't. Just rogue publish it. Print it yourself and distribute it to your friends.